All right, I think I am back. I think everything is hopefully working at the moment. Um, it appears to. I'm looking at the dashboards. Everything appears to be working. Um, I think everything is how it's supposed to be. So basically, what happened was my computer's old and has turned into crap and has a lack of memory. I'm thinking it's a memory issue. Um, So, everything uses memory. OBS is using memory, and the game's using memory, the browser's using memory, and so I had the browser open. I have two tabs open for the dashboards for Twitch and YouTube, and I had opened up a third tab, and then everything went to crap. Everything started crashing because I guess the tab created more memory than what the computer can handle, supposedly, I guess. Even though when I pull up Task Manager, it says memory 75%, it still apparently runs out of memory, um, which is sad, really sad. And so uh, I've never had OBS do that to me before, but the stream was working for the most part. Y'all could see what I clicked on y'all's end, but on OBS it wouldn't change. It would still say "be right back," even though I'm not on "be right back." I'm on start or the game screen or whatever. It wasn't changing. And so when I clicked on reset UI, it kind of removed all my docs and whatnot, and then the whole thing crashed. And so I had to stop the stream and close it and reopen and all that mess. I'm not a computer person, um, but it's frustrating when things don't work like they're supposed to. I grew up on consoles. Computer wasn't as big of a thing when I was growing up, and this computer is pretty old. I think I got it back around 2017. So that tells you how old it is. I think it's a GTX 1060, and I don't think it has enough memory in it. And when I bought it new for about $1,200. And the truth is, you really don't get what you pay for when it comes to products anymore. Um, so when I bought it at Best Buy, which probably was a mistake. So $1,200. This is what it got you: the computer, the desktop, with mouse and keyboard, and that's it. Didn't come with a monitor. Didn't come with has no DVD drive or CD drive on it whatsoever. Um, you basically have USB ports, your HDMI ports, and stuff like that, um, but very basic. And that's kind of how a lot of computers are nowadays. They don't really have that much on them as far as hardware goes. Software, it really doesn't even have that much software on it when you come to think of it either. When I bought the computer, it didn't even come with a software to play videos. You had Windows Media Player, which I guess is now Media Player. But if you wanted to watch certain videos, you had to download your own video player. So I have, what's it called? It's not even showing on my ass bar. Was it VLC or something like that? So I have that, which really needs to be updated. But the last update that they had sent says that the update screwed up and you have to do some kind of manual bull crap. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. And so I haven't updated it since. Like, I expect it to work the way it's supposed to. If it needs to update, then you need to set an update and make it automatic. You shouldn't have to do your job for you, you know. But $1,200 for a computer nowadays is extremely cheap. And if you do buy something for $1,200, you definitely have to question um, whether or not you should buy it. um, I guess you can buy stuff like that at Walmart, and Walmart has some cheap gaming computers, but you'll probably end up running into a similar problem that I am currently running into, where you're not going to have memory and it's not going to handle certain things, or it will for a year or two, and then you're going to need a new one. And so you're really looking at for a cheap investment in a computer, you're looking at $2,000-3,000 for a computer now. Whereas I remember back in the day, you bought a computer, you got the desktop, which had a CD DVD player built into it. Um, some of them had floppy disks if you want to go back that far. It came with a monitor and keyboard and mouse and all that. It had everything. A lot of computer like this computer didn't even come with Bluetooth. You have to buy a separate adapter to use Bluetooth on it. Um, the wireless adapter on it is crap, so you pretty much have to be a wired connection. Um, and so I can't afford $3,000 on a computer right now. Probably won't for several years. But you look at other. It's not just computers. It's a lot of products in today's time are poor quality but expensive prices. I remember a time where you can go to Walmart and you can buy a pair of pants for relatively cheap, less than $20 for a pair. Now you go into the store, you're going to pay $17 to $20 for one pair of pants. Okay? So you pay less than $20 for a pair of pants, and that pair of pants would last you longer than a year. Now you buy that pair of pants for $20, and you're lucky if it lasts you a month without it, having holes and stitches coming out of it and whatnot. It's the same thing with shoes. You used to be able to buy a pair of shoes, and that shoe would last you for a year or more. Now you're looking at months, and the insides of the shoes are coming out. TVs, they used to be more expensive, but they were also better quality. The TVs today are crap quality. So yes, you can buy a 50, 60-inch TV for $300-400, and you're like, yes, I made a good deal. It's not so expensive. But then next thing you know, your computer's free, or your TV's freezing and jamming up, and it's restarting itself. Because all TVs are smart TVs basically nowadays, um, and you have nothing but problems with it. And it's because in today's time they've developed the attitude, I'm going to provide cheap quality products and make a fortune on it. I'm going to put high prices and I'm going to give you a crappy product. It's no matter a matter of pride in your product, building something you can be proud of and happy that people are enjoying it and it works for them. Okay, it's not about that anymore. It's about making as much garbage as you can make and get people to spend a fortune on it. And so you could be rich. And then when things don't work and people complain, you're like, that's just the way it is now. Can't change it. You either buy my garbage or you have no garbage. And so people tend to buy garbage because they feel they don't have any other choice. Don't forget about the everything as a service model. Yeah. And so products in today's generation is garbage. There used to be, and I don't know the exact name or whatever, but there used to be quality assurance. Okay. They used to have to make sure the product was good enough quality, and that quality reflected the price a little bit. Okay. You couldn't just throw garbage out there. There was investigations and whatnot, and you know, like I'm sure you've heard the term of knockoffs, okay? So you have your name brand stuff, and then you have people that will basically make fakes, okay? And they used to make sure there was no knockoffs being sold. Not today. I guarantee you, you buy clothes at Walmart, and a bunch of them are probably knockoffs. They're not even real. They're fake brand, poor quality. But they'll tell you that it's nice quality. Uh, there's really, there used to be, in a period of time to some degree, somebody was protecting the consumers, the customers, and making sure that, they weren't getting garbage, basically, when it comes down to it. But not today. There's nobody protecting the consumer today. There's nobody protecting employees today. It's all about the boss. It's all about the corporation and the billions and profits that they're making. And then they don't have to pay taxes, or they get tax breaks and bailouts and all this stuff. Meanwhile, the little people get some crumbs. And that's the biggest issue we have with our country today. It's not about the little people. It's not about the majority. It's about the small percentage that don't need anything because they have everything. How about the AI bubble? Yes, AI is a big thing. Everywhere you turn around, AI, AI, AI. You go on social media right now, and 10 to 1, you'll find posts and videos there that aren't real. They're AI, you know. And the thing is, lots of times they don't tell you that it's fake. Now there are some videos you'll find that'll have the name of the software that made it, the name of the AI, like one's Sora, and it usually you'll have that watermark flashing on the screen, Sora, so you know automatically it's an AI video. But there's some videos that don't have that, and some people aren't sure whether it's real or not. Then you got some people that just believe it's real because they believe everything they see on social media. Um, the internet is AI, all the traffic is AI, the posts are AI, arguing with AI, yes. Um, and the other issue is these corporations are investing in AI and instead of investing in people. So I'm sure you've probably heard that they are wanting to use AI to copy celebrities, actors' faces and voices, and do that instead of actually hiring the actor to be in the movie. They're wanting to use AI to create everything. Recently here, okay, Amazon make some video games. Okay, they made one called New World. It was an MMO. I liked it. It had some issues, but from what I've heard, they decided that they were going to cancel the entire game starting next year. You won't be able to play it no more. They fired the developer team, everybody behind it, and replaced them with AI. And they created some kind of game about Snoop Dogg and courtrooms, and it's garbage. I've actually seen a little clip of it or whatever. It's garbage. It's and that's what it's kind of coming to. It's going to come a time everything is going to be AI. Your movies are going to be all made by AI. Your music is going to be AI. Everything is going to be AI. There's not going to be any people doing anything. There's McDonald's already that are like one employee and the rest is all machine, you know. And that's sad. People need jobs, but you're going to take jobs away so that, you get more profit. That's kind of what the issue is. If you want to fix the economy, if you want to eliminate inflation, everybody likes to use that word, inflation. Blame it on inflation. Inflation, inflation, inflation. Or blame it on illegal immigrants. Illegal immigrants. No, that's called scapegoating. It's a lie. It's also fear mongering. That's not what the problem is. The problem is greed. One word, greed. Okay? You got the small percentage, they want all the money. They have all the money. You have the money, you have the control. Everybody else, we're begging for crumbs. And to make sure that we don't uprise or stand against them or resist them, they make us fight amongst each other. It's not the corporation's fault. It's that Mexican's fault. It's that Asian's fault. It's that African American's fault. It's your fault. And the sad part is people actually believe them. Like, open your eyes. Maybe it's not affecting you right now, but it's just a matter of time. And then you're going to wish you did different. If you want to fix the economy of the entire world, every country, continent, everything in the world, it's a simple math problem. You can't take money from people who don't have it or don't even have enough of it. If you need money back in your economy, you take it from the people who have it. Why would you increase taxes on people who don't have the money to pay them? But meanwhile, you got people with billions. I'm not even talking millions. I'm talking billions of dollars. And you reduce their taxes. Why? I mean, that sounds backwards, doesn't it? If they got the money that they could use, then you should take it from them, right? I don't know. I think eventually we're going to get into a situation where crime is going to increase. People are going to probably be fighting and looting. You know, if I can't earn the money, if I can't make the money to buy what I need to survive, then I'm just going to take it. It's kind of what's going to end up happening. And, you know, there's eventually it's going to lead to war, is really what's going to happen. There's going to eventually be a civil war here if things don't change. I hate to say it. Nobody wants to think about that. But it's the only way to make change. You know, the people on the bottom are going to have to start taking from the people on the top. That's the only way to fix it. But anyways, we're going to try to play some more Dragon Quest and hopefully no more technical difficulties. Um, all right, we got sound. Okay, I think we're good. Yay, Dragon Quest! Enough with the BS. We know what's going on in the world, and we don't want to deal with it right now. All right, we're gonna come back to the end because we do want to walk around at night as well because the towns tend to change when it gets dark. All right, we were there. We still need to get a lot of money. Greetings. If you're looking for items, see they got a silver platter, a pointy hat, scholars, and then they got the ring of immunity. This prevents spells being sealed away. That's actually probably a good one to give to Alice or Magus. This prevents you from being dazzled, which I think I have on Chosen. All right. This is the church. Laugh out loud. Priest brother, yeah. Many monsters are sensitive to loud noises. It can be difficult to pass them without arousing their attention. But if you could walk around in near silence as though on padded feet, you might be able to slip by undetected. We've already recently saved it at the monster arena. Yeah, I'm back. Woohoo! Let's see here. Well, I needed that. Crossing the desert is a nightmare, what with the horrible monsters and the crippling thirst. But one glimpse of the Queen is enough to make it all worthwhile. She's incredible. Do you wish to partake of the cooling waters? Water is the most valuable commodity of all to us desert peoples. Ooh, somebody hid treasure. Another prayer ring that you can't equip in this game. You just use it as an item. All them cactus. You say you have come from far off Aliahan. I've not heard of it. Some provincial backwater, I do not doubt. You talking junk about my kingdom? Greetings! Don't think we need either one of these. Nope. This takes me back down to where I was. There's the inn. $14 gold, that's it. Nice fancy house. Look at this. Oh, I guess we'll go upstairs. Oh, there's a little bag right there I might be able to check. Check it on the way out. My husband owns the weapon and item shop here in town. He has such a head for business. Wow, that's the first mirror we're actually able to look into. Hey, I stole her husband's boxer shorts. Maybe I should go sell it to him. What do you think? Oh, the bag. There's a bag on the wall. Can I check it? Magic water. Well met, brave venturer. Will you permit me to sing you a heartfelt ballad? Huzzah for the might of the meteorite, which powers the meteorite bracer. It's a beautiful sight, surprisingly light, and makes one as swift as a racer. I'm assuming this is going to lead to the castle. Which we do not want to go to yet. Sell the boxer shorts and the bronze knife. Alright, now I need 6,000 gold. Alright, we're gonna sleep at the inn first. Where is it? There it is. A leather dress. That's something else we can sell. We are going to rest for a while until nighttime. And then we're going to check out the town at night. Yeah, mansions. We can talk to people while they're sleeping too. This one's snoring in his chair. He didn't even make it in the bed. Do you hear the voices of the dead floating to us upon the night wind? Verily I do. Now we sing and dance and jest, yet soon will come our final rest. I'm assuming that the monster arena probably goes on 24/7. Don't tell me you're in the market for a nice new weapon, aren't you? Then come and visit my shop in the daytime. You won't be disappointed. What happens if I say no? So it's armor you're after, is it? No. You're after a meteorite bracer, aren't you? Well, don't tell anyone, but I heard they have one up at the palace. My husband owns the weapon and item shop here in town. He has such a head for business. The color's beautiful, yeah. No. Because we've already talked. There's the church. Well, he ran away. Will he come back? Let's try the musk. Sometimes that works too. This is me running. This is me walking. Nope. I can't get him. For whatever the reason. Marrowwing. He didn't lock his door. This guy's still in here. Huh. Well, let's go in this house. What a mess. Holy moly. Seed of life. I'm the philosopher Mokritz. He said the same thing. The Eureka moment. Makes you a genius. Well, that's it. That's all that's in the town at night. Let's try to go make some more money. Alright, so we did see some stuff up north here. Sparkles! We're heading for the sparkles. Oh, let's see. All right, loot. We're heading for the loot. I hope it's good loot. Which one do we want to hit? We need boom. Gold chain, ruby wristband. Got some books, some money. Alright, let's see. We already are wearing a ruby wristband. 24 karat cool that can transform the wearer into a charmer. Quick as you like. A feast for the eyes that can only be donned by a true gadabout. Okay, so none of us can use that. Charmer. What does a charmer do? Stamina and strength increase quickly. Alright, there's our pyramid. I did the trick. We caught their paper on fire. Oh. Let's equip the boomerang here. Say bye-bye, kitty. All right, we've been up this high, so we need to go back down.
Take this.
Let's try that. Oh, I think we can walk into that place. Let's do attack, and we'll do a sizzle. Coward ran away. Three barrels. Another prayer ring. Da-di-da-di-da. Money. And seed of defense. I think I do have some seeds that I do need to use, actually. We'll give it to Alice. She's at 38. Much better. Seed of life. Aristocrat, and then of course genius. What does aristocrat do? Luck increases extremely, wisdom increases slightly, and resilience increases slowly. A little fire scarecrow. We've already been to that shrine. Used it on me twice. Sparkles. We're at 3,000. Three things of money. Look at that. Now we're at 4,000. Woohoo! Oh, I did forget we could do the monster arena and make some money that way too. How many medals do we have? 18. I think we can get something. Go back to the mini medal person. $20. Strength ring if we have 20. Okay, 2 more to go. Alright, we're gonna go to the inn and heal up here. I'll just stay overnight. We're gonna do a save. Alright, let's try rank 3. I don't think I have anybody else, anybody new. Rank 3, woohoo! Without further ado, let's begin match 1. Ready, set, brawl. We got 2 caterpillars. Tactics. Fight wisely. He's gonna use up all his magic points. They don't heal you between fights. Because that's the challenge. While they're at full strength, you're not. Alright, Healy, you need to heal. Ooh. Hopefully Healy will get to heal. Good, yay. We won. The moment you've been waiting for, the final match. Time for the final match. Ooh. No, not Arthur. Holy shit. We ain't gonna win this one. Oh. That was it. I don't know if you can level up your monsters. Is there a way you can level up your monsters? Sadly, you have to withdraw from the competition if you lose. Don't worry though, you'll still get all the prize money you've earned. Just keep coming back. Is there a way to like level them up? Oh. All right, we're gonna try different tactics here. Because Arthur likes to use all of his magic points. And we don't need to waste it all on weaker things. Get through this. Make sure my tactics haven't changed. All right, now we're on to the final match. We can go all out now. Ah, they killed my cloud. Healy's out of magic. Come on, Arthur. We're not gonna make it. Nope. Healy is not strong enough. It's a shame that it doesn't seem like there's any way you can. I think the only way to level them up is with the monster wrangler. Which we don't have one in our team. All right. We're gonna move on. All right, let's see what we can buy. All right, I think we're good on the armor. Gonna give it to Magus. All right, he's got a new staff. Woohoo! If we wanted to play Pokemon, we'd play Pow World, right? To be honest with you, I haven't tried that yet. All right, I guess we're gonna get her the Holy Lance. Do that no more. We need the wizard staff no more. Using it as an item just does a weak fire spell, so it's not that big a deal. Alright, so I just got that one weapon to get the axe for the hero. And then we got to go to the other town and get some of that stronger stuff too. All right, guys, that's all the time I have left for today. But thank y'all for coming and watching. If you are new, make sure you hit that follow button. Don't forget to have notifications on. That's going to be it for the week for me because of the holidays. But I'll be back on Monday. I hope y'all have a happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy all the good food and the time with your family and friends. Have a good one.